These are the unspoken truths that I've discovered through lived experiences. And of course, no one informed me about it when I wanted to get married. All I was hearing was just prayer, that not for quail, cook for your husband, do this, do that. So if you are a single, a married or soon to be married, and you are curious about the unspoken or hidden truth about marriage, and you really want to know, then this video is for you. I released one previously on those channels, so you can find it and then listen to about 5 or 6 of the unspoken truths I learned through lived experiences and even through lessons from others. So today I'm going to conclude the remaining unspoken truths, and I'm so excited to be here. My name is still Odran, your blessing. In case you're coming across my video for the first time, and one of the things I want you to know, even hearing this, is that marriage is a sweet and perfect institution that God has made and then put two imperfect people that they might work on themselves and do what and become perfect. And if you're looking at me and think, oh, I'm a Christian, yes, I'm a Christian, I'm married, 5 years married and counting, and I'm praying that it actually be one of the best home in the Christian kingdom. And so, for you that are planning to get married, I'm here to actually tell you the unspoken truth that I didn't learn before I got married, and then what you need to do or how you need to navigate this period. So, for the next one that I'm going to be talking about, I think that should be the 6th or 7th one, is you are going to get tired. It's shocking. You are going to get tired. I said it already. I wrote here, emotionally, mentally, physically, marriage demands much. Trust me. Burnout is real, especially when responsibilities feel uneven. So, this moment, ask every married person at a point they get tired, but um, it's how we handle it that actually makes a lasting one. When burnout happens, take a break. I don't mean pack out of your husband's house or start eating on your husband. No, when I say take a break, I mean rest, rest, rebalance yourself in such a way that go see a movie, pray your heart to God, and let your partner knows how they can be of help, or talk to your loved ones. You can also have mentors that would actually help you out. Trust me, it goes a long way. You can be tired financially, safe, you would be tired by the time you start thinking about the Lord and you still have parenting to go out. Burnout is really marriage. Don't go and be fooling yourself. Oh. Even when you have all of this, there are days that you just miss, your alone time and everything. But this period is not meant for you to actually hate on your spouse or tend to start disliking them or disdain them. No, it is a point for you to just rebalance yourself and what and take a rest when need be. Then another truth that you need to get to know and prepare your heart for, or even if you're married already, that I would love you to know and agree with me by dropping your comment, is attraction waxes and wanes. What do I mean? You won't always feel attracted to your spouse. It's normal, but investing in them and in yourself can reignite connection. Yes, you won't always feel attracted to your spouse. There are days that you will just look at them and be like, ah, how did I even marry this person? Yes, days like that had happened, most especially. Or don't let me even start. This is just for you to know that attraction would wax, it would actually wane. But those periods, it is not for you to start hating on their physical appearance or whatever that seems so unattracted to you. It is a time for you to invest that thing that you desire so much in a partner. You invest in them, because if you don't, the connection will not be ignited. You will only lose each other in the process, because you are going to go out there and start being attracted to someone else. So if you are thinking that somebody that loves me that start packaging, you might by the time you get, that's why I said, I think the first thing I said was intentionality. Love will not always be there, okay? So you have to be intentional. So one of the intentionality that you have to do is you have to be intentional about your spouse, physically, anyhow that you want them to be attracted to you. So you need to invest in them. So the next one I'll be talking about is friendship is the foundation. Don't joke with friendship. Yes, I know it's possible for you to get married to someone that you're not friends with, but you love them. I know when I say you love them, it might just be like love at first sight, and then the next 3 months you guys got married, you are all over each other. You don't even know each other that much. It's possible. I've seen it happen over and over again, but that's not really the issue. You can get married to someone that you're not friends with, that you've not, established a long friendship with, right? But you must be intentional when you get married that you become friends. You learn how to um, maintain that friendship and even that lover connection or lover bond, because I wrote here shared laughter, mutual respect, being each other's safe space are more sustaining than passion alone. These things goes a long way. You should be able to gossip with your partner. You should be able to have access to their things. These are the things that causes issues in home, because they just see, if you see your partner as just your lover and not your friend, it affects home a lot. I envy people out there that would tell me that I have other gender friend. Yeah, I'm not in support of it though. And thank God I got married to someone too that is not even in support of it. I don't know how it's done anyway, but other gender as my friend, go work. Oh, it does not even work on my own. My husband should be my friend, and also it doesn't mean that you shouldn't have a girlfriend. Of course I have girlfriends. I have a lot of them. But I mean there are some laughter that you need to share together. You should learn how to see movies together, read together, study the word of God, share the same ideology about something, be able to come into agreement with things, because these are the things that actually destroy homes. You hear people, is my lover, and then you'll see another person is my friend, and then the husband start getting jealous. It is really, really one of the problems and the unspoken truth that we lived to experience in marriage. Then the next one is children can strengthen or strain in marriage. Truthfully, see, parenting as a team requires united value. It requires patience and even communication. When children comes in, a lot of things will be exposed, because you can have a partner that tolerates you as your wife or as your husband, but trust me, when children comes in, it might not be that way again, because there is this bond that just happened between parents and their children. So I would love to tell you that you need to know that when children comes in, you should be intentional about them strengthening your marriage, and you need to actually treat each other with some grace, because none of you has gone through that parenting stage before. Trust me, none of you has become a mother or a father before coming together to actually parent a child. So that is the point. You need to give yourself grace. Let's assume your spouse is not doing something right as regard the child. You don't need to shout at them and accuse them of doing it badly as if it's not their child too. It can strain the relationship, because you make them feel incapacitated with the child. So I think this season really needs a lot of careful consideration, compassion, kindness, empathy, so that it doesn't strain your marriage. It doesn't strain your marriage. So if you think that I've seen him play with children, it's not the same thing as having having a child in their space 24 hours. I mean, they sleep together now, being their father or being their mother. Don't worry. But I just want you to I learned a lot of this, but I don't want you to also go in there. Just be intentional, hold yourself and parent them as a team, parent your children as a team in order for it not to strain your home. Then the next one is marriage requires boundaries with others. You see these in-laws, friends, exes, even children. Everybody must know their place in your union. If you don't set boundaries, you are going to have a lot of problems, most especially when it comes to in-laws. This one that I remember getting married, there's this way that I've seeing the whole thing like I want a close bond with my in-laws. I'm not saying you should not want a close bond. Have a close bond with them, but set boundaries. Let everybody know that my husband's place in my heart is different from the mother's place. Yes, there was a conversation I had with my mom recently. I wanted to tell her something, but I didn't later tell her because I feel like she was going to be perplexed and scared about the whole situation. So I just let it slide. She called again and she said, "You're not telling me this." I said, "No, mommy, I'm not going to tell you." She said, "I should be your best friend." I said, "No, mommy, my husband is now my best friend." And that is it. You should let people know the place they stand in your life. It's not like I can't tell her. I can tell her, but she won't handle it well. I know the way my husband will handle such situation or such case or scenario. So that is why I'm not sharing it with her. What I'm saying in essence is let others know their boundaries, set boundaries with others. I mean, your friends, your in-laws, your children, let them know where they stand in your marriage so they don't come in and scatter that which that you are building with love. Then some days you want to even quit. And these are the days that you need people around. You need your memory. Yes, is it you have a memory card? Yes, you need to have a memory card of what has happened in the past, what is happening, those sweet and unforgettable experiences. You need to bring them together because this time commitment isn't based on emotion. I've done a video already on this emotion thing that you don't make decisions based on emotion because a lot of things is going to get spoiled when you do. It's based on choice, prayer, work, and sometimes help from others. This will be the last point I'll be giving to you. You really need help from others. So days where you want to quit. Trust me, I have support systems. I have support systems. This 5 years that I've just been making math and doing it, I have support systems. There are days that I just need a mature person to come in and give me what to say. And thank God I have people around me. I have friends that I know what to discuss with when it comes to uh maritals, when it comes to finances. I just have them like that. So days that you feel like quitting are the days you need to talk to people outside your partner. And I've heard people say, I've even heard a lot of partners say to me that thank God for this person, thank God for this person. That thing that seems so grievous in your heart might really just be that all you need is just to spice things up in your home, or just the two of you go on a date. That's all will bring about this spark. Or you just need yourself to insert your memory card and bring yourself to the remembrance of everything that happened in the past, how you met them, how the love began, days they cried with you, the sacrifices they paid for you. That is how to survive through this particular period. And this period will come over and over again. But you just need to fight it through prayer, through counseling, through work. And it's choice. Trust me, everything is based on choice. So I hope I've been able to help someone out there, be it single, married. I hope I've been able to help you. If you really need to ask any question, if you need a practical question or you want to ask me any question, based on my experience, drop it in the comment section. Of course, I'll be right here to help you because I don't want people to actually, and that's why the Yorubas will tell you that marriage is ọjà òkùnkùn. It's not ọjà òkùnkùn. All these things are what happens in marriage that if not handled well, it actually leads to distortion of homes. Like if boundaries are not set, if forgiveness does not happen regularly, these are the things that makes marriage a blind market, or is it a dark market? Do you understand what I'm saying now? So marriage is not ọjà òkùnkùn. If God actually chooses your spouse for you, trust me, you're going to enjoy it. But you need to let God work on you consistently. You need to let God deal with your pride, your ego, your thoughts, your reasoning, whatever that you think you are. Because we all get married. I am this, I am this. When you get married, you are no longer, even if you are a boss at work as a woman, the moment you are coming in and you get to the gate of your house, drop that boss, drop it somewhere and become a wife. And dear husband too, if you are everybody, as you are coming to the home, drop it and become a husband and also become a father of love, someone that exhibits love, yes, consistently. So thank you so much for listening. I've come to the end of this. I've come to the end of this that should be 10, about 10 unspoken truths about marriage. Which one hits you the most? Drop it in the comments. Which one do you think that it needs to be heard more about? People, share with them, share with loved ones. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. Yeah, it's just about me trying to share my experience with people, trying to let them know. And this channel is just based on marriage, faith, relationship, anything that deals with the growth of life. So thank you for watching. I sincerely do love you. Thank you for sticking by me. I love you so much, and do ensure that you take care of yourself. I pray fruitful homes, and I pray that our homes will always be rooted in love in Jesus' name. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.